the Speyside area of Scotland, and Macallan is an estate by definition with a distillery that's part of that estate. There's such history and heritage in the area regardless of the distilling, and I think it's just a very romantic place to actually work. Master Distiller for Macallan is essentially the custodian for the liquid. The thing that makes it such an exceptional product, Scotch in general, is that it's evolved over centuries. And it's moved from simply just having an alcoholic drink all the way through to a luxury product is what we see it today. And this is not necessarily by design. A lot of these things are learned through curiosity. A lot of things failed and then a lot of things succeed, and that evolves us into what we see in our bottles of Scotch today. You're buying that centuries of knowledge and experience. I think Macallan's distinctly different in a couple of areas. It starts within the distillation process, and our spirit stills are very small within the industry. They're also very short, and that helps us generate a quite heavy, viscous new make spirit liquid. We then move into the oak casks and how it's matured. We spend twice as much on our oak casks as we do on our malt, which shows you where the emphasis of our importance is. And that's because up to 80% of any Macallan product is derived from the maturation process. You've got extractive or additive behaviour, where the cask is giving flavour, and then you've got a subtractive that takes away the immature notes, and then there's a third reaction that's all about oxidation and the interactive behaviour of all those compounds that we've generated, drawn from the cask, drawn from the distillery, and how they break down and how they develop over a period of time. And trying to map out how each one's going to interact with each other is near as damn it impossible. Whoever is drinking, it's absolutely their experience, but my personal approach to drinking whiskey is the occasion. On a day-to-day basis, something such as the Macallan 18 that's got a little bit more age. Then you move into some of the rare, exceptional whiskies that we put out there as Macallan, and they're a slightly different mindset. They're very much more about thinking about time and how long these whiskies take to make. Completely different mindset depending on what we're trying to drink. I think what is important to me when people are buying whiskey is an understanding that we make it to be enjoyed and have an experience with it. But then there is an appreciation that these whiskies can become rarer and rarer, more and more collectible. When we're talking about collectability, I think there's a few things that play a role in that. Rarity and limited availability, for me, are the main drivers. Age can play a part, but I think rarity of a bottling, rarity of a single cask will really, really drive some of the collectability, because only a few people can then experience that liquid at some point in time. That Macallan mindset has ensured that the raw ingredients and the mentality have all been put together, and that's why you have that experience of exceptional quality within a Macallan glass.